Hello and welcome back everyone to another episode of my big fat journey, where today we have the usual reports that we need to go through, right? Now, this past week I did one more experiment before I went ahead and I start going hardcore into this next week, okay? It was an experiment out of weakness in all actuality, but also just curiosity as well. So it was a mixture of me just being weak, and then a mixture of me just wanting to test something for when I do keto week and whatnot. I wanted to see if certain night snacks, even before the 9 p.m. deadline, would make a difference. If it would start killing off a lot of like the ketosis that would happen at night, if it would just be like even in moderation, if it would still kill me. It turns out that it does have an effect, but not as bad as I expected. Then again, I say not as bad as I expected, but at the same time, looking at the numbers, it seems probably about right. So we ended up having a total weight loss of 2.7 pounds for this past week, which is still solid. It was almost 3 pounds, which I'm very, very happy with. Last week we had 3.8. I was even happier with that, but I will take this. Now, the thing on my mind is, can I get that up to 5 this next week? Because I want to eliminate night snacking altogether. And I'm not really sure how to battle this. And that's why I was doing this test, was to see how, like, redoing what my normal night snacks would be and converting into something else, if that would help at all. If I could still have something at night that wouldn't kill me and still have it before a certain deadline, so I'm not suffering through the rest of the night. And yeah, that didn't go anywhere near according to plan. I mean, I'm still having weight loss, so it's not technically out of the question, but I still would like to get to my end goal sooner than later, as we talked about last week. The question on my mind is, how strong am I really? Because I don't think Jesus, finish this milk. I don't think I'm anywhere near as strong as I was in the beginning of this, and that is very unfortunate, but it's me being very, very real. I don't think that I'm as strong as I was in the beginning of this, and I had a lot of motivation to really keep going strong in the beginning and to like really put as much into this as I could. And I was getting the big, huge weight loss numbers. Now I'm down to the more realistic numbers of 2 to 3 pounds on average, and then just trickling down towards my goal, which these are still significant weight losses. I can't say that I'm not happy with the 3 pound weight losses, but it's another week that I'm going to be on keto. It's just kind of the view that I can't get out of my head. But let's go ahead and branch away from that. The total weight that I'm at right now is 314.1, which is pi. It is pi, 3.14159.7. I really doubt those numbers are right. But I think it's 3.141 is actually the first 4 digits pi. The only thing that kind of sucks is if I would have hit this the week before, it would have been my weight was pi on Pi Day, and that stings just slightly, just because it would have been funny, but it's alright if we missed it by a week. Total weight loss is 160.7 pounds. We have broken the 160 pound mark. I can stop telling people that I'm 150 and start going to 160. I'm very, very happy that we finally branched past this point. The next one will be getting my total weight loss to... Ooh, I just realized that. When I drop below 300, it'll be about 175. Both of those will be huge milestones, and we're 14.3 pounds away. Keeping on this current average, that'd be about 7 weeks. I'm looking to hopefully cut this night snacking out. End of April, realistically, if I can really push myself into this, dropping below 300, end of April. I think it's possible. That's pretty much it, though. It's just such a mental game right now. It's not so much figuring out the foods, figuring out the diet, figuring out anything like that, like with the keto food reviews. I love doing the keto food reviews. I got 1 or 2 more coming this week. I know I have 1 scheduled and uploaded. Expect that to be out on tomorrow, actually. So expect that to be coming. And then but then expect probably a second one coming out very soon. Do I give a tease? Yeah, I'll give a tease. It's not this, but it's very similar. And that's all you get. But I do have some things coming down the pipeline here very, very soon. So I just need to see if I can get my mental strength back and really try and push through this whole idea of I don't need to eat at night, and that anything that I eat at night is just turning into fat, which postpones me getting to my goal. If I can do that, I think the things are going to be much, much better. I'm also going to be working a little bit harder at work. I think I'm going to try and pull an extra half an hour per day at work and just see if a little bit of extra exercise will help as well, because all I do is lifting and a lot of walking. So I want to see if that'll do some stuff too. But I think that's going to do it for this week. Nothing too much to report on, but I'm pretty happy that we are still losing weight at this point. Yeah, I love you too. And that we're still on the right path. So, and I might have someone else joining me on the keto journey eventually, and I may see how they do on this, which anyone who joins on the keto journey, I absolutely support, because this is a very, very good miracle diet, and it can change lives. I think that I'm a pretty good example of that. Almost 500 pounds, and now here I am just slightly above 300. That's pretty substantial. I do want to say again, as always, thank you guys so much for the continued support. And I will see you guys back here again next week for week, what is it going to be? Is this like week 35 or something like that? I think it's like week 35. He is precious. I know. He is precious. We'll both see you again here next week. Good night.